Ooh.
Thank you, Scott, for making sure no disaster.
Oh yeah, no disasters.
Oh,
What?
and promise me if you do get, if you're gonna walk and you want to drink,
Yeah.
only get 2 beers.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
she just took off with your shirt.
All right. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do an 8. Yeah. All right, now we're ready to go with that. Got our Jackson. The Texas two-step lottery is $225,000 tonight. Yeah, then we're gonna get a beer and then pay for the other one. So, let's get the mixer elixir going, and then we'll hit the Road. Get a good buzz going. Not in a vehicle. I'm talking about walking with the buzz. Walking. Yeah. Not. We get a good buzz going, then we get in the truck or something. Get a buzz going. Get a good buzz going and get in the truck and drive. No, get a buzz going and then I would take a walk. Go buzz walking. That was Steve's old handle. They used to have They used to have this thing called like AOL Messenger, way back in the day, right? AOL Messenger, yeah. It was called AIM, American Online. That was before Facebook, Meta platforms, and my friend Steve, his handle was Stumblebum. Maybe that was his email too. I don't know. Yeah, they used to have this old server. I mean, this old web server. It was called web browser. It was called Flash, or was it email server? Yeah, it was called Flash.net. Like in the 1990s, even before, back in the day, and then. So my friend Jeff, he made his email TexAss69. Maybe he wasn't Flash.net. Maybe that was AOL. Maybe it was Yahoo or AOL or something. TexAss69. I said, oh, that's a creative email there. Of course, he had to get a more professional email once he got into adult world. I guess you can't like tell your boss what your email is, and then he's like, so what's your email? TexAss69, sir. Yeah, I don't know if that helps you get move up the career ladder. Yeah. Moving up that corporate career ladder. Sounds like fun. Not. Maybe that was the magic of MySpace, right? It's like, yeah, you could add friends on there, but you just had like a simple web page and you just put a song on there, a few songs on there or something, and a few pictures. So the privacy wasn't very invasive, you know, like it's invasive invasion of privacy with Facebook, Meta platforms, because they want to know every little thing about you. And they're like, connect to your friends so your friends and family can see everything, every little detail about you. So, as I recall, MySpace was more like you visit your friend, you visit your family, but you don't actually know what's going on. Yeah. You don't know every little thing that's going on about your friends and family. I think you could like send a message, hey, what's up? You know, some simple communication, but I don't think it was like, you know, a total and complete invasion of privacy. No, I know you could like set privacy, so-called privacy settings on Meta Facebook platforms, but really like, you know, if you're connected to a friend or family member, then, you know, they're going to know everything that you post on there. So every single thing. Every little thing you post is public. Every little thing. Every little thing she does is magic. I'll be watching you. That's the stalker song. That could be like the government now. I'll be watching you. Every breath you take. Every move you make. I'll be watching you. Yeah, maybe it is creepy. I thought it was like, oh, it's a guy who has a crush on a girl. And then the girls are like, no, that's a song about a stalker. I'm like, oh. Is it really a song about every breath you take? Is that really a song about a stalker? I thought it was just a infatuated love story, but that's just me. A crush or something. Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Oh, maybe that does sound stalker. Every girl I rape, I'll be fucking you. Oh, man. No, it wasn't that. Those weren't the lyrics. For some reason, when I was a kid, I thought he said, "And the pool heart aches," like pool, like billiards. It was, "And my pool heart aches." Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was pool hall when I was a kid for some reason. Yeah, I like that Gordon Sumner Sting. Yeah. They have this like funny old like police B-side song. It's about getting a job. It's like it's describing like reading through the want ads. You know, it's like, we need an electrical supervisor. And they're like yelling like all the different positions and stuff. It's crazy. they're doing it like sarcastically, like people are slaves. Or they're lemmings packed in shiny metal boxes, evidence of a suicidal race. Yeah. But it didn't seem like musicians would be the kind of people that would be fans of traditional work, you know, monotonous work or something. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the police wanted to do soul-sucking gigs. Yeah. Oh, they might have had to work a job or something. Stuart Copeland, Gordon Sumner, and Andy Summers. The Police. Yeah, I saw the Jacksonville. Was it Florida? Is there a lot of Jacksonvilles? Like I'm familiar with the Florida one. Maybe it's Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know if they have a Jacksonville, Georgia, and Jacksonville, you know, all over the place. There's a lot of Jacksonvilles around the country. I just know that there's one big one in Florida. The primary Jacksonville. Yeah, there was a young African American gentleman with some dreadlocks, and he pulled over and suspicious. He had a tail light out, and he was, I guess, smoking lots of weed, smoking lots of Chiva, marijuana, the ganja, the kind bud, and the cops came at him. It was like three white cops. The guy, and then he was sitting there like get out of the car now, and he's like, I don't know, what did I do? Y'all tell me what the law I broke was, please. He's just sitting there arguing with the cops for a long time. Apparently there was a knife in the situation in his car, and he had illicit drugs. And finally the cops just said fuck it, and they broke his window and they got his ass out. And then when they're taking him down, they punch him right in the face, like really, really hard before they slam him to the ground. Then they cuff him. It's not like a Rodney King. They don't sit there like beating his ass for like, and there's like there's like 2 or 3 African American cops there. So and it said like the Jacksonville, Florida Police Department are reviewing. I know. Does it change the situation if there's like African American cops there? I don't know. I guess it would depend on what the review board says. If they like review it, whoever's in charge, and they're like, "Oh man, you shouldn't have hit him in the face. That was cruel and unusual punishment or something." Yeah. They could side with the cops and say, you know what? This dude was not listening, and he had a knife in his car and all that shit. So, yeah. I think there's a lot of black criminals that think that they're going to do theater to the camera, and that's going to save their butt. I do think that they think that if they're going to do enough theater, that they're going to get cops fired. Yeah. I think that's what some black criminals think. If they do enough Shakespearean theater for the cameras, do enough acting, that they'll get something out of it. But the problem is that if you don't comply, you can't just act like, if the cops give you orders, get out of your car, and you resist arrest, it doesn't matter how much fucking theater you do. So, yeah. They should all go watch the Chris Rock Driving as a Black Man video. Ben Crump is already on it. Oh, don't worry, Ben Crump. Yeah. Ben Crump's on it. Ben Crump to the rescue. Anyways, who knows who it's going to side with, you know? I just saw that on the news flash. I was like, what the heck? All right, so we got everything settled out here. Someone's opening the door. All right, so we got 8 straight, and then get a beer, and then the rest to the Mayon. Yeah. So, and then we have some secret beer downstairs. We got a stash downstairs. Don't tell. Hotel, go tell, no tell. Yeah, one time I worked at HEB with this black dude. His name was LaShawn, but I think he was schizophrenic, or he had some kind of mental illness or something. And I was working at the cafe, and I saw the business center of HEB, and he got on the phone. And he's talking to nobody on the phone. He goes, "Hotel, no tell, got the rotel." He's like, I guess it was schizophrenia. Because he was talking to nobody on the phone. Schizophrenia. And I would say, "Hey, hotel, the no-tell? Where you don't go tell." And he'd say, "Hotel, no-tell? Where I don't go tell." And we'd entertain each other with that. One dude in produce was really retarded. And, you know, he was like the kind of retard. It was a white guy with a mustache, kind of looked like Luigi from Mario Brothers or something. He looked real silly, like that. He looked like Mario or Luigi, you know, but like a real big old mustache, handlebar and shit. So me and my friend like to tell the guy like, hey, John, you like to go to Hooters? And then he was like, "Hooters? You guys like to go to Wieners." No, we weren't trying to mess with the mentally ill and the retarded people at work. We were just having a laugh sometimes. It's not like we were going through the store, right? And we were like, "Okay, who's retarded? Let's have some fun. Okay, who's got schizophrenia? Who's got Asperger's? Let's have a fun time. We're going to have a hoot." Get those cerebral palsy girls out here. Get those tards out here. We're going to have a laugh out here. No, actually, the creepiest people at the grocery store were like the people that you think that were going to snap. You know, like you didn't know what their mental problem was. You didn't like, that is one guy, Robert, and he just, man, that guy was just, he was gone, you know? I mean, he was in a whole new universe. He wasn't anywhere near Earth. He was just, but you kind of felt sorry for him because you knew that, you know, his life has probably been hard because he's stupid or he's slow or something. And he just can't deal with it. You know, he just can't deal with life. He can't deal with any aspect of it because something's wrong with him. A simple thing, he was trying to warm up some lasagna one time, and he was like, fuck, and he couldn't do it, and like he was struggling, you know, at the microwave. He couldn't get the plastic off and stuff, and it was just like, it was just sad. And I saw Robert too at the college one time, at Tomball College, and I was, you know, printing some papers up for school. Was having problems dealing with the printer again. And I thought, man, this guy looks like a guy that'd fucking snap. You know what I mean? Like a guy, like if anybody was gonna snap and like get a gun and like kill like 500 people, I was thinking that's that guy. It's that dude. You know what I mean? And it was kind of unsettling, but I was like, because the guy just can't handle anything. He can't handle a fucking microwave. He can't handle a fucking microwave, a TV dinner. He can't handle a fucking printer. He can't handle shit. And so, sad. But I looked at him and I said, man, if there was a guy that was going to waste a bunch of people, there was a guy that was going to run his truck through a parade, that's the guy. You know? He's got that inner rage. Yeah. Poor Robert. That's kind of rare that we met the retarded guy that was like, oh, like, that's, I know you do from time to time, but, you know, to me, I know we have the redneck guy in here that's like, oh, you know, you can do, and shit. Yeah. But normally, I don't normally run into these type of tards. Tards. Retards. Tards. Retards. Special education. What was the worst part of working at the grocery store? Besides the prevalence of psychos and retards and other special ed communities, I would say they would have often a mom would come in with a retarded son, and it's usually some dumbass lady that would have a kid that's, you know, has fucking autism or something, and they would always come in and fuck up shit. And it was like, there was this one guy that was the worst though. One mom let his really retarded ass son run through the HEB, and he would fuck up shit. He would throw shit everywhere, and then he would like puke by the food. And then one time he took a shit. Yeah. And he would always be, and he was just doing crazy shit. And his mom would be like, Tom. And then, you know what was even worse than that? Sometimes the moms that would let their like retarded sons run through the Walmart or whatever. The worst part is that sometimes people would let their mom or dad who have dementia walk through the grocery store. And so this really old lady would go into the produce, and she had fucking really bad dementia. She was fucking losing her fucking marbles. And she would like she would run like the retarded person into the produce, and she'd be like grabbing all the fruits going, like not knowing what the fuck she's doing and shit. Man, I don't know. my mom or dad ever got like that, I mean, I'd like to like take them out and stuff. But if they got really bad Alzheimer's, I think it's time to kind of, unless I get a leash, or something like that. Unless I can get an elder leash. Elder leash. Elder leash. That's a good idea. Elder leash for dementia and Alzheimer's patients. Ooh. Your mom or dad wandering through the Walmart again? Throwing shit everywhere? Get the elder leash. On sale. No, actually, the one woman with the really retarded kid that was like puking everywhere and farting everywhere and shit and throwing shit, I was really like, every time I saw him, I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, what is this motherfucker gonna do today? Like, I was really kind of scared at the time. What's this mother gonna pull next? Yeah, it was kind of fear. After the puking incident, I was like, uh-oh. What? Keep an eye on that motherfucker.
You're gonna go get your beer, Brian.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Is this my number 2? And then I'm gonna get my beer.
Yeah, you're drinking like 3-4 shots. I can't do that. Hey, I didn't drink for over a week. I don't think it's fair. You drank a lot.
I haven't drank like.
No, you drank the Monday before.
I drank.
You drank the Monday, didn't tell me a lie.
Oh,
You drank Pepsi this morning.
that was on Saturday.
No, that was on Monday.
Oh.
And then, I let that slide, then we drank Thursday night, then we drank Saturday night, and then, that's been it for me. And then you drank Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday, yeah.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
Thank you. What's up? Huh? What? What's up? Huh? What?
Did you put the 24 pack in here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Holy crap. I thought it was on the side, but it'll fit right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
I just can't do it.
thank you.
No, not tonight.
Oh, let's see.
I was
Okay. Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'm-
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Would I ever work at a grocery store again? I don't know about that. Yeah. Grocery store? What's the best thing about the grocery store? Oh, they got like titties and pussies. They got pretty girls and pretty women sometimes. Yeah, that's it. The rest of it sucks. But that part's pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe you see some hot girls. That's it. Get to see some nice sandy blondes with some nice knockers, some nice ass cheeks. Get to see some nice booties. Sometimes. Not I'm not saying it's just like. I'm not saying it's Tangtopia or anything like that. Poontangtopia? Is it time for the... Yeah, let's get it ready. Oh, that's good. It was good. I like the... Yeah, working for the grocery store is like, Like maybe some a little bit of fast, insane moments, and then a lot of the moments are like slow and like god awful, like being in prison. Yeah. It's like working retail is like it just drags and drags and fucking drags and fucking drags and drags and drags. And then maybe you see a pretty girl. And then it drags. Then it drags. Then it sucks. And then maybe there's a hot woman with some big tits. And then it drags. And then you see your paycheck in retail, working for the man, working for the corporations. And then you're like, oh my God, I can't afford anything. Fuck. And it's always like rich people coming up to you. It's always like trust fund babies that are like, well, why don't you go to law school? Well, why don't you go to law school? You know, my dad's a multimillionaire. Well, why don't you just go to computer science school? You don't have the $300,000 in the bank like I do? Okay. Well, why do you live in such slavery? Why don't you go get your law degree? Because you need money to get a law degree? Yeah, so I would love to go to law school or doctor school, but you need something called money, motherfuckers. I don't think that most people are actively choosing a life of slavery unless they just don't give a shit. You know, that's also a possibility. George Carlin said, that's what I admire in a person. Maybe he just doesn't give a shit. Well, Scott, I see you're working at the Walmart for $7 an hour. Aren't you tired of this retail slavery? Why don't you go to quantum engineering school like me? Oh, your parents don't have $10 million? Interesting. I thought everybody was like me. Your parents, Scott, aren't neurosurgeons? I thought everybody was like me. See the kind of bullshit. Well, Scott, I think your solution to your problem is to go to Harvard, like me, or Georgetown, or Cornell, or Oxford, or Cambridge. Or Columbia. I guess rich people don't understand what it's like to be strapped. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. They're just like, they live in their own gated communities and they have no idea what it's like to really work, to have to struggle in the real world, to survive, or to get anywhere. I have no idea what the working man, the poor working man or woman struggle really is, what the working class struggle really is, at all, at all. But I guess some people are going to find out soon when the artificial intelligence takes everybody's fucking jobs. Yeah, I guess they're going to understand what working class is all about very shortly. Because a working class hero is something to be. John Lennon, working class hero. Yeah, actually, I heard that on, Lennon Legend. I bought that CD. I still have it. Unless I crashed my car off that bridge and, unless that was a CD that perished during the unfortunate flip off the bridge during the rainy storm that night. Flipped off the bridge and went to the ditch. And then the airbag deployed. Airbag saved my life, like Radiohead. But then there was like smoke and fire around me, and I guess the rain kept the car from exploding. And then I walked out in shock. And then I walked back home, and my legs were all banged up, my body was all banged up, almost crushed. And then I went. One of the first things I did when my body was crushed, I got a soapy bath. And when my legs were all bruised and banged up, I remember sitting in the soapy bath, and with the hot, warm water, and just the bruises and everything. It just felt a lot better after surviving the crash. I remember what a soothing bath that was. Well, maybe it wasn't so much that my body... I remember that when I did fall off the bridge, when my car fell off the bridge, and the rainy night and slid off into the bottom, I remember that... I remember I was in shock, and the feeling of shock is when your body goes into fight or flight mode, you either sit there and die, or you try to go get help or safety. So I remember I walked like a block or so, even though my legs were banged up and everything. But I remember feeling this adrenaline, this shock adrenaline. I remember it like helped me get to my apartment, and so. I was amazed at the power of shock, because you feel that adrenaline fights to keep you alive, and that was an interesting experience. It's not an experience that I want to experience all the time. I'm just saying it's an interesting feeling. So you've had a crash, or maybe you've been attacked or something, but your body has a fight or flight response, and it usually chooses to fight and to struggle and to succeed and to get to safety or get to help or whatever and try to survive. So that's the body's natural instinct, regardless of how the person feels or what their mental illness is or what their impairment is or what the accident was. A lot of times it's just to me that's like a miracle that the backup systems kick in. The survival systems, they're very interesting. Survival systems. Survival systems. Survival systems. about to go to the stove. Going to the stove. No one needs some more. Yo, yo, yo. Going to the stove. Going to the stove. Yeah. Somebody said, "Are you doing all right?" And I said, "Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing all right." Why so serious? Why so concerned? Are you doing all right? Do you care about people? Do you love the human race and what it's becoming? Do you really? Do you really give a shit about what's going on in this world of human beings and this universe, this solar system? Do you really give a damn about any of this shit? Does it even really matter? Yeah, that's how I feel. That's why I smile. Because I realize, you know what? I don't give a shit. Man, that's really a liberating feeling. Yeah. Because some guy who's like, more like Charles Bukowski, don't care. You know, it's just too much investment. And the people out there that are like, you know, I care about my family, I care about my job, I care about everything. Oh my God, I'm worried about everything all the time. Like, those people are dragging the experience down. You know, if they just went through it one fucking day of their lives and just said, hey, you know what? I'm alive today. Hey, look, it's sunning out today. Hey, you know, they just went one fucking day of their lives and just said, you know, I'm alive today. I appreciate that. If they just went one fucking day without trying to keep up with the fucking Joneses, imagine how happier people could actually be. But no, they don't do that, do they? All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, love you. Love you so much.
Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Just getting one beer?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it chill and the rest on Lotto.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Love you. It's the end of the world, as you know it, but I feel fine. REM. So I think people are too worried about who we are. But it's not who we are necessarily, which is the most important, but who we are becoming. And that's more interesting of a journey, of an experience. Oh, there's somebody creeping by. All right. You're rich. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Well, quarter. Got donut. Hello. Oh, you for the 2 beers on Friday too? Oh, there's a wrecker. Huh. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's just shopping.
What happened?
Oh, just a wrecker. It's not a cop.
$3.8. This one?
Okay.
$11
And then 2 more beers?
here and $8.
Yes, sir.
1966.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank
Have a
you.
great night, sir.
Have a good night.
I'll probably see you Thursday or Friday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, must be a, it's like okay. So that brunette chick was really hot. But the black dude that was the wrecker stopped and tried to get her phone number. But like she was like, I have a boyfriend. No, sorry. Well, yeah. It's kind of funny that he like stopped all his work just to get her phone number. I mean, she was very attractive, no doubt. Yeah, I guess I was a little stunned, huh? I was like, whoa. I mean, I've seen pretty chicks before, but she was kind of on the high side of that. Oh, yeah. Whew. Just got one brewski.
Does it feel better in here?
Yeah, thank God. Oh, you got the AC?
No, I cranked it down to 72.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, it's so hot and humid out there.
Yeah, and I put the fan on.
Oh, thank you so much.
But I put it back
Whew.
to the floor now.
Yeah, thank you.
It was too hot up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to rock it.
Well, I hope you didn't suffer the whole time I was running like that.
No, it was just a little hot sometimes by 5 or 6 or 7. Hey.
Like I said, you did keep the curtains and the blinds closed, I hope.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still hot.
Yeah.
All the way open over here, right?
Huh?
I said, I hope you turned the ceiling fan on high here, but I hope you only kept them halfway open. You didn't open them all the way every day.
No.
Okay.
No way.
Well, let me go outside upstairs. Ow. Oh, too low. Anyway, too low.
Okay, good.
He does sweet. So I guess, what did you play for Saturday night? Monday?
Oh, no, I played Saturday for 16, but it bombed. So, no, sorry.
Kids, Candy.
Oh, yeah.
She got a cooler and I turned the fan on. That's another thing. The fan you usually keep on all the time.
I just turned it off temporarily.
Oh, okay. And then I used to have my fan going downstairs, but it's like a ice cave down there.
Oh, yeah.
But it was really stuffy up here.
Yeah.
down to 72, just for the whole time you were gone. And
Oh,
then,
thank you.
then I put it back up to 74.
Oh, you rock. No, I was laughing. There was at the convenience store. There was this pretty young white girl, and she was like, "Oh hi," and I opened the door for her. I don't know if she was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. But then I saw a wrecker outside. I was like, "What is that?" And a black dude came out, and then I saw her and her friend stop. And then when I was walking by, he was like, "Oh hey."
Oh, they didn't get the record with him.
No, he had some other car.
Oh.
And he was parked there. He was like, "Hey, can I catch your number sometime?" And then she goes, "Oh no, I have a boyfriend." And I was dying. I was dying that he stopped his record just to
Yeah.
get her phone number. Sorry, I was dying. When I heard, "I have a boyfriend," I was like, "Oh man." Okay, love y'all. No, I'm fine right now. Up in the gay rush. Get the beer down. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that chick was hot, but I didn't know that she couldn't like walk a few meters without being hit on. I didn't know a guy was gonna stop his tow truck to ask her out. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Oh man. I have a boyfriend. What is that? It's like, basically like, go away. Yeah. I have a boyfriend is the female defense mechanism. Right. For a guys that she doesn't like. She doesn't want to give her number to her or. I have a boyfriend is the greatest defense of women, or I have a boyfriend is more for like, I guess it's usually for younger women who don't have a married ring, don't have a diamond ring on it. So yeah, it's the girl's best go-to defense. I have a boyfriend. That means I'm already taken, so go away. Yeah. Now, what if the guy tries more? Like, I could be better than your boyfriend. Girl, I can give you dreams that you never know. What if it's like, what if he keeps on trying? Then the girl could be like, nah. She could say, "Oh no, I have a boyfriend, so later, have a good night. I'm flattered that you thought I was beautiful." Something like that. Now, is there any women that have a boyfriend that keep multiple guys? There are probably hoes like that. She didn't seem like a hoe to me. She seemed like a girl that's like kind of true to her man. So she didn't seem like a slut hoe, because like slut hoes aren't gonna say, "I have a boyfriend," unless they really just don't want to sleep with that guy or they don't want to hang out with that guy. So the dude stopped his rig when he saw the young, hot brunette chick that I ran into. That I opened the door up for. I hate when cars creep up behind me when I'm walking to the convenience store. That's like, I hate it because it happens all the time. Because I'll be almost to the store and then somebody will come behind me. I didn't know, but then I was like, I looked back after I finally got there, and then I noticed, I was like, oh my God, it's like a 22-year-old brunette chick, with stacked tits and beautiful face and, you know, gorgeous, cute, and long hair and everything. I mean, a babe, in other words. Yeah, she's kind of not wearing any shorts. Yeah, is that a red flag, not wearing any shorts? Well, it's hot, though. So, I mean, I don't think that women should be running around in their panties. But, you know what I mean? It's hot. So, yeah, she has some shorty shorts on. So, I mean, I'm not going to wear a thong to the convenience store, but show my butt cheeks or anything. But it's a fucking hot and humid day. And it's just going to get worse tomorrow and the next day. So, yeah, the girl had shorty shorts, or I doubt she was just wearing panties. You know, with just a long shirt. But, I mean, you didn't see anything. You can't see her ass cheeks. You can't see her bush, or, you know, you can't see her pussy or anything like that. So it's like, yeah, everything's covered up. So it's just short. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. Ooh, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny polka dot bikini. Like in the old days. So brother was coming out, bro. He was probably like my age. He was probably like 35 to 50, 55. Maybe he was 62. Bro was like old. I don't think that was a young black man. That was an old black dude. Trying to give game on the young white girl, right? On the young brunette girl. Well, I mean, they call it red pill. Coach Red Pill calls it the deregulated sexual marketplace. Yeah, that's what he called it. Yeah. So it's like everybody's trying to get laid. It doesn't mean they're going to get laid. It just means it's the deregulated sexual marketplace. What he's saying is everybody's going to try, right, to get to the divine fulcrum, to get to the penetration, to get to the procreation. They're going to try. Yeah, right. Guys are going to try. It doesn't mean all guys are going to succeed getting the number, getting the women, but they're going to try, right? Yeah, try to reproduce, try to spread their seed. They're gonna try, even if they fail. Still, guys gonna try, unless they've given up. Then they don't give a fuck anymore about the game. Certainly, there's people who think they can't win the game, or they don't even try the game anymore, because they think it's pointless at this point, at a certain point in their lives. That young brunette girl was rather breathtaking, was she? Big, tall, brunette, boxy girl. Very pretty in the face. She was very, very pretty in the face. Very pretty. Not only was she very pretty, she was very nice. And that's not a trait that all pretty girls have, is being nice, being friendly to guys, right? So I opened the door for her, and she's like, oh, hey, thank you. And then, you know, oh, thank you so much. And she's really nice. She's really nice. Very nice, very nice. How much? How much is your sister? Very nice. The girl was very nice. Very cordial, very friendly, very sociable, right? And she looked fucking great. So it was like all those things. It was like, so they had a brother who was 50 years old stopping from his, he stopped his entire stop, seeing the white girls. He stopped in his truck, his tow truck, with the truck, with some other guy, and maybe with the other guy. I don't know if the guy was working with them or the guy who's towing the truck, but it's like, he's like, hey, I need to go talk to these girls over here. And they're like, maybe the girls are curious, maybe they're just hanging out, you know, in the parking lot. But so he rolls up in his orange vest in the tow truck, and he's like, hey, you know starts doing his lines and shit like, "Hey girls, oh, what's your name? My name's Tyrone. Oh, what's your name? Amber. And what's your friend's name? Kimberly. Oh, hey, Amber. Hey, Kimberly. So, anyways, I got to work tonight, but don't mind if I catch y'all number? Maybe we can hang out, have some fun another night. If you're free." Me and Tony would really like to roll with you. Tyrone and Tony. Tyrone and Tony. Yeah. Can I catch your number there? Y'all some sweet girl, pretty girl. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Woo. Some fine, pristine white girls. Ooh. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so flattered you're talking to me, but I have a boyfriend." Ba, ba, ba. "Oh, no, I have a boyfriend." What does that mean? Boyfriend. So that's how the women tell other guys that, "Hey, I'm not interested in you because I have a boyfriend." Most of the time, if they're really good looking girls, they do have a boyfriend. If they're kind of like fives, if they're not that good looking girls, they probably don't have a boyfriend. Okay, but maybe some women take fake diamond ring things around just so they can ward off dudes. Maybe that is also something that happens. They don't want a bunch of sleazy guys coming. They don't want a bunch of players coming around. A bunch of guys, they want to ward off the players. Sometimes, not always. Because there is a guy out there that's like... There is a guy out there that has a wife and 5 kids. There is a guy out there that has a wife and 5 kids, but he's still trying to pick up women, right? Even though he's like 50, 60, 70. Yeah. What's up? Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's not the original.
Yeah. Who?
The Snoop Dogg is out.
Who? Oh, Vicky?
Oh.
Yeah. She's out?
You had to guess.
Oh, Snoop Dogg?
I said she's not the original.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's not the OG. Oh, she's not the OG Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
D-O-double-G. Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the Michigan.
Did she try to talk to you?
No. Tula started.
Oh.
Yeah.
I realized that Tula barks at jack shit.
No.
To me.
Loud motorcycle.
Oh, she barks at stuff from far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her hearing's good, yeah.
And when who
Tula.
comes outside.
Oh, Vicky.
And she hears her walking, she's like, "Rah!"
Yeah.
She barks at everything. Anyway, she's the Michigan DOG.
Michigan DOG.
Yeah. Funny. She is a Snoop though.
It seems like when she's
Why
here,
is our life so interesting?
it's not.
It's not.
I think it would be anybody.
It
She would just be up anybody's butt.
You know what?
I think that woman and her kids are going to be outside one day, and Vicky's going to go out there and talk their head off.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But we're fun, I guess. We're fun. So
We're fun.
I don't understand, and we go outside and stuff.
Yeah. So we saw a brunette female tonight that was about 22 years old. How did that feel? Wow, a young female tonight, yeah. See, I thought she was going to be able to go to the convenience store and not be bothered. But immediately when she came out with her friend, a guy pulled over his truck and tried to ask her out. I thought she would be like, she could go incognito. But it's like, the message is kind of out to all the guys out there, right? Yeah, like, there it is. Woo! Yeah. She can't really go anywhere, right? Because she's really hot, so she's like, it's not like she's trying to wear pants. The girl obviously was not trying to wear pants, but it's really hot, so you can say, well, it's hot. So maybe women are trying to wear less, not because they're sluts or hoes, but it's fucking hot, man. It's going to be like, 100 degrees by Wednesday? Hot and humid. It's going to be horrible. The weather's about to be horrible, so women are going to get very scantily clad very soon. This kind of heat and humidity structure. This kind of drought, this kind of heat wave, they're going to get very scantily. No, I was joking. Very scantily. Ooh. Women, they'll still wear underwear. They'll still wear panties because they don't want to go to jail. Women will still wear clothes because they don't want to go to jail. People will still wear clothes because people will still wear clothes because they don't want to go to jail. But I don't want to see a guy's nipples. But I don't want to see an old man's nipples. Wrinkly nipples. Ever again. Yeah, there are some guys in their 70s, 80s, or 90s and they're showing their nipples. Yeah, they're going out in the heat in their nipples. And I'm not really excited about it. I'm kind of like, yeah. I'm like, sir, I know I'd like to prominently show my nipples to all the men and all the women and all the people in the earth when I'm 75. But by that time, I'd have to realize that nobody thinks I'm Superman with hot pectoral nipples by the time I'm 70 or 75, 80. So I'm going to have to accept the fact that nobody wants to see my nipples past probably age 60. Maybe even before that. So I'm going to have to accept the reality that maybe, in my teen years or something, or maybe most of my young life, teen years and then 20s and 30s, maybe I thought, oh man, maybe some people wanted to see me shirtless. But probably after age 60, maybe society does not want to see a man shirtless. I mean, normally. Unless you're Sean Connery. The Rock. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Why do Asian girls taste different than other girls? The Rock. Whoa, Mike, you piece of shit! Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when at first we practice to deceive. Whoa, Mike, you piece of shit! Is that my favorite Sean Connery quote? No, I like, winners go home and fuck the prom queen. I noticed that Donald Trump wants to revive Alcatraz as a prison. Is it the perfect prison? Revitalize the prison and then revitalize Alcatraz, and then it's hard for people that drown in its ice cold waters in the San Francisco Bay. Alcatraz. The Rock. What kind of fucked up tour is this? Yeah. And then my friend Darren said, he said, oh, does Michael Bay always use black people as comedy? Because they had the black guy gets caught with all the other tourists at the Alcatraz tour. And the bad guys, they shut him in. And he goes, what kind of fucked up tour is this? Like, they always make black people to be like outlandish motherfuckers, like unhinged, emotional motherfuckers and shit. Yeah. Is Michael Bay racist? I mean, he does tend to use black people as comedy relief in the movies. What kind of fucked up tour is this? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is Michael Bay racist? Or is he just an entertainer? Does he take cliches and stereotypes and weave them into his narrative in a way that can entertain the audience? Do black people all act outlandish and noisy and emotionally unhinged? When I work at the chicken place, is it black ladies coming up asking for the fried chicken? Is it a cliche or a stereotype? Or is the stereotype unfair and unjust and overexploited? Maybe there's some black people that like pork and not just fried chicken, and they like lamb, or they like veal, or they like beef, or something else. Maybe. How many quiet black people have you ever known? Maybe there's been a lot. Remember one quiet black person? Do you ever remember working with? I guess, yeah, there's a few. Yeah, why are always black people loud and outlandish and over emotional and shit? It's not the way. That's a stereotype. Oh, a second. Not every black person acts the same. Not every African American acts exactly the same, like in a Michael Bay movie. Singing out Ebonics and acting outlandishly, emotionally unhinged. That's not how black people act. Fuck. All these stereotypes. Not all African American people are angry, like they have a grudge on their shoulder. Some African American people are really cool, really like happy, really content, really satisfied in their personalities. Now you get the stereotype when you get the angry black person, right? And they seem angry, and they seem angry at society, they seem angry at the world. And you're like, oh, that's how black people are, right? It's like, no, that's not true. That's one guy. That's not all the African Americans. It's not every single person. Just like one white person is not how the other white people act. Not necessarily. Those are stereotypes. Stereotypes. Cliches. Like somebody of Irish heritage drinking right now. Like somebody playing music and singing and drinking right now. That's an Irish stereotype. Are stereotypes true? Or do we perpetuate stereotypes? Cliches. Do white people have no rhythm? Can they not dance? Or has society told us that white people have no rhythm and they cannot dance? Are all Asians good at math and science and STEM fields? Science, technology, engineering, and mechanics? No, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. Sorry. Are all Asians good at math and science? No. guess humans like to label everything because labeling, defining, makes human beings feel comfortable, makes us feel safe. It makes us understand a construct of the world around us that we can, we can say, aha, these patterns fit, so they must be true. Now, it doesn't mean that all patterns of human behavior or human society are necessarily stereotypes or they're wrong. That's not true either. It's more like Ludwig Wittgenstein. Everything in the world is that which is the case. Protactitis logica. German philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein. Did I ever read the thing? I read the first one. I read the first sentence, which was everything in the world is that which is the case. No, I didn't read the rest. Well, that might be challenging, that German to English translation. Shall I read it then? Maybe I'll do a live stream where I read the whole thing. Oh, fuck. Is it fucking 500 pages? Oh, shit. It'd be fun to do it. Ludwig Wittgenstein. Everything in the world is that which is the case.